Are you surprised by anything that had occurred other than the fact that it was such a blowout? Like, no. We knew the Cowboys are a better team. We knew that the Giants were going to regress. And it's like, oh, and we knew the Giants fatly overpaid Daniel Jones. And like I've been saying, bro, this shit is not going to work. We knew it. This isn't going to work. This paying QBs. Oh, go fucking figure. Go figure, bro. That spending half of your team's salary cap, 1/4, 2/3, whatever, 2/5 of the salary cap on one guy who could get injured at any point, that could decide he doesn't give a fuck about football anymore at any point. All these things really exist. Stop caring as much. Like, you know what would happen? It's like, this is all real stuff. Dude, they paid a guy who's not the guy. No. And again, is he fair enough where he's can be a starter in perfect circumstances? Has he shown? Yeah. Is he no, are they gonna? I'm not gonna be disrespectful. It just this isn't gonna work. This paying the QBs all this money. People again. I'm back. I'm on my hot takes today, bro. I'm reviewing my takes. Right? Everyone said that's not true. You got to pay the QB. Yeah, you do got to pay the really good ones. But this isn't gonna work. This just folding and like letting the other team's age just tell you exactly how it's gonna be. No, owners are gotta start standing their ground, telling these QBs to fuck off if they're want more than they're worth. And it's kind of like the running back thing. Let these contracts keep showing the ones that aren't going to work, and it's going to hit a point where every GM is going to be like, yeah, no, too many of these just don't work, and we got to figure out a middle ground. We're on pace, clearly. The Daniel Jones era of this contract, it couldn't have shined more clear from my take on week one. I think it was going to be this bad. But besides that, the Cowboys look like an absolutely dominant team. They have they have the best D-line in football, and they're dominant.
They look nuts.
Dable era is going to come crashing down.
So this is what I will say. I didn't see the game, but, don't get me wrong. Like, I think the Bears coaching staff is a problem, but a lot of people were upset about Dable. Okay, so what did he accomplish last year? He snuck into the playoffs, beat the Vikings, and now they're stuck with a team that's definitely not going to compete with the upper echelon of teams because they have Daniel Jones on a $40 million contract.
You can't make that up. You can't. The Giants are the last team you want to pick to be your fucking franchise in Madden, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're like, yeah, not them. The guy that's paying that fucking 71 overall boo-boo. Again, it's like I'm trying to be disrespectful because Daniel Jones isn't terrible, but in terms of what he's getting paid, he's terrible now because in terms of valuation, that's terrible. He's dragging down the roster. When you're paying Daniel Jones 9, 10, 12 million a year, 15 million a year, it worked. Even 20, it worked.
Yeah.
Right, it works. But you double that, anything past 1.5ing it, you're done. And it's now a bad contract and it's bad value. And we're seeing it. Like, it's all in terms of how the value ties to you. I'm going to say you're good or bad. And in terms of objective value, bro, it's bad. And it's
I mean, Geno Smith is like the perfect contract for those type of QBs.
Oh, right. And that's the thing is, imagine if they paid Geno again, the $40 million a year, and that's how he came out right yesterday. Again, my point of how the valuation, we would be sitting blowing up that situation of how, right, but we're not for a reason because it's not that bad. But when you do shit like this, then now it's bad. Oh, and it's worse than bad. It's fat regression. Well, that we saw coming, but it's fat regression bad, right? I mean,
yeah. Regression, the Giants, and there was a lot of people going crazy in the comments just about like our take about them not being better this year record wise.